There are some considerations for frontline staff and essential workers during a time of change and uncertainty. And that can require many extra hours of work. It could be very stressful. And so there's some things that we want to keep in mind. One of the things that could be helpful is to really establish our own stance as a person and as a professional. So I'm talking about your own values, your priorities as a person, and the work that you want to do, because you will have a lot of demands and requests that are going to be emergencies, whether you get repeated emergency email requests or people coming to you and asking for things. And you could fall into the trap of just being reactive to all these things and then getting kind of caught up in other people's emotions. But if you're able to slow down and clarify what your stance is, what do you want to bring to that person or bring to the table at the time, you're able to move more effectively and make more progress. So you're kind of wanting to slow down to move faster and to go farther. And really, we're talking about our long-term productivity and objective in our work. And we don't want to just be reactive in the moment and then burn out at the end. And burnout is an actual thing that we really need to consider. There are symptoms to burnout, and we want to be mindful about those things, not only within ourselves, but with our coworkers, our employees. Those things can be just general physical fatigue, mental fatigue, insomnia, irritability, frustration, blaming everybody. If everybody is wrong and everybody is messing up, you're the common denominator. You kind of have to feel and slow down and think about what is normal behavior and emotions for you, and are you engaging in self-care? It's not something that you might normally think about. And in a normal situation, you don't have to worry about it. You are getting enough rest. You are able to have downtime. So if this is not what you're able to do, you have to encourage other people to be mindful of this as well as for yourself. And so one of the things you want to do is promote an environment where people can talk more openly about that. And when it's time to go home, there can be additional stressors and additional expectations where you might not be able to rest in the way that you want to. So it's important also to be able to take time to have those family meetings or meetings at home to discuss expectations, to talk about what's realistic and reasonable, and then to test those out and see if something needs to be changed over time. Because what we want to think about is our whole environment, our entire situation. Some of us are at home all the time. And so those meetings and those expectations with other people in the house are also very important to have and to check in a reliable, expected way. So then this becomes the new norm for this unusual situation.